My name is Jaden Fenton, and this is my presentation on mastering professional workplace communication. So, to begin, we have some learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to will be able to recognize the importance of professional communication in the workplace, identify the consequences of poor digital communication, and finally demonstrate effective communication skills. So, what's the significance of professional communication? Professional communication is essential in the workplace because it influences efficiency, collaboration, and overall success. So, what is professional communication? Professional communication encompasses the exchange of information which adheres to industry standards and is respectful, clear, concise, and facilitates effective exchanges in the workplace. Overall, simplified, professional communication is just the exchange of information in a respectful and clear way so that it's not misinterpreted um, in any way. So, what are the benefits of professional communication? Effective communication enhances workplace relationships, boosts productivity, and reduces misunderstandings. Companies that prioritize communication experience higher employee satisfaction and engagement. So, consequences of poor digital communication. Ineffective digital communication can lead to misunderstandings, delays, and a decline in professionalism within the workplace. And looking at our first consequence, um, miscommunication examples. Um, Ambiguous messages can result in misinterpretations. For instance, unclear instructions could lead to team members working on different objectives, causing project delays and frustration. Um, as you see in this picture here, everybody's kind of doing their own thing, working on their own, just doing their own thing for real. And I mean, in a financial stock brokerage type job, this might be okay, but in a typical workplace office, this is no bueno. Um, this would be very ineffective, um, especially if in a typical workplace one where everybody's usually working towards the same goal. So case studies of workplace failures. In 2018, a major airline faced operational disruptions due to a poorly worded email regarding a schedule change. It resulted in hundreds of canceled flights and dissatisfied customers. So the impact on productivity. Research shows that miscommunication does account for 75% of workplace issues, leading to decreased productivity and increased time spent on resolving these conflicts instead of actually completing the task. Like I said in that picture, where we saw everybody working on their own thing, um, instead of if you were in a typical workplace, working like that would fall under this, where instead of completing your task at hand, instead of completing, I guess, the company's task at hand, you're doing your own thing, trying to resolve conflicts and stuff like that. So now we're going to look at a poorly written email versus a professionally written email. So here for the poorly written example, the person has the word meaning in their subject line. Now this could mean anything. Nobody knows what the meaning's about. And also meeting full stop kind of just, it gives off like a kind of condescending tone, or like a bad tone, as if like something bad is gonna happen. And then the person goes on to say, that me- I want to say that meeting is on Thursday. We need to talk about stuff. Let everyone know. Thanks." Um, the first they have a issue right there. I want to say that meeting is on Thursday. Um, that's just grammar issues. And then he says, "I want to talk about stuff." Stuff could be anything. That's so vague. Um, Saying stuff won't properly allow your teammates, or coworkers to properly prepare for said meeting coming up. And then it just says, "Let everyone know." And I mean, if you're working in if you work in an environment where there's multiple like sections or sectors, saying "let everyone know" doesn't really show who's going to be attending, who all is going to be attending this meeting. And now we move on to the professionally written message, where it says, "Upcoming meeting on Thursday. Dear team, please be informed that our next meeting will take place this Thursday at 10 a.m. They give a time, they address their team in a respectful manner, saying "dear team." They address when the meeting is going to be, exactly when the meeting is going to be. And then it says, "We will discuss project updates and address any concerns. Thank you for your attention." Um, this person also addressed what they'll be talking about in the meeting, so his team could further prepare themselves, or better prepare themselves for the meeting. So some key differences in tone and clarity. The poorly written message lacks specificity, uses informal language, and fails to convey critical information. However, the professional message clearly states the subject, time, and purpose, enhancing understanding and engagement, also allowing the team to further prepare themselves properly. So, enhancing communication skills. Effective communication skills are essential for career advancement and workplace success, enabling clear exchanges of ideas and fostering professional relationships. Clarity in writing. Clarity in writing is vital for effective communication in the workplace. Using simple language, organizing thoughts logically, and being concise ensures that the intended message is easily understood, helping to eliminate any confusion that the recipient may have. Um, yeah. So, constructive feedback practices. Constructive feedback should really focus on specific areas of improvement and provide actionable, and reachable suggestions, promoting growth and development. It's essential to deliver feedback respectfully and encourage open discussion to create supportive work environments and build stronger relationships. So, finally, I'm going to talk about how you can connect this to career success. Effective communication skills significantly enhance career growth and professional relationships in the workplace. So, some skills for advancement. Um, Strong communication abilities are crucial for career advancements, enabling professionals to articulate ideas clearly and persuasively. Employers highly value these skills as they often correlate with effective problem-solving teamwork capabilities. And professional networking benefits, um, with effective workplace communication, uh, you will be able to build a robust professional network, enhancing career opportunities and opening doors for collaboration. Effective communication facilitates relationship building, leading to valuable contacts and potential job referrals. So, yeah, that was my presentation on effective workplace communication. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you learned something that you can use in the workplace as you further advance in the workplace. Thank you.